Hey guys, so today we're going to be putting together a Fusion computer because I'm running the Fusion 360 on my laptops, but it's just a little bit overclocked for my computer, so sometimes the rendering times is like real slow, and hopefully we can eliminate that today with this setup. This is my brother Steve, and he's going to be helping us with the build. He's the expert.
Hello YouTube, how's it going? We're gonna fix it right up here.
So we got all the components here. Steve picked out all the different components for this build. I think it's graphics heavy, CPU heavy. We're just gonna bring you along and we're gonna build it right here, and hopefully it solves all the problems that I've been having and it just makes the workflow better. So what do you think, Steve? How's the build gonna go?
It's pretty cool, it's gonna be fun. There's the color combination I think is gonna be spot on. He decided to go with like a white color, so pretty neat, and just trying to pick out all the parts that are available, like in stock, and then that would also match a theme. So
I don't really know, but I think he was saying the weakest link might be the graphics card, just because
yeah, so
they're
graphics,
so expensive.
yeah, cards right now are like out of this world expensive and almost non-existent right now. It's just a lot of different factors in it. So this is kind of a this is an older gen card, but I think for what he's going to be running, I think it'll do fine.
So I guess we'll just kind of put it together now, and then after we're all done, we can look at specific components and stuff. Okay, so it's been about a week since we last watched Steven put the basic components together. Steve dialed it all in, and we have the reveal of the finished computer. Check it out. So Steve's just going to give us some ideas on the components we're looking for here. So Fusion is a computer automated design. You know, we're going through rendering and stuff. We've got lots of lines and sketches that we're keeping track of. So what were the components that you put into the build?
So I knew that it being a workstation, he's probably going to have multiple processing things going on at the same time. So we wanted the CPU to be pretty powerful, up to date, and so it's the latest one out right now. The other thing was kind of neat was a dedicated graphics card, just from, like, especially the Fusion program he's running. the RAM, a lot of storage. You know, he's got there.
Yeah.
CPU is a i5, so it's a 6-core processor. It is overclockable. I don't think you'll need to overclock it. The RAM is 16 gigs of 3600 megahertz. So that's, you know, DDR4. That's really nice. Storage, he's got two drives. So one is a SSD solid state drive, which we got a terabyte of that. We put the operating system on that. He can put his more of his programs type stuff on that, and that's going to allow it to boot up really fast.
Right.
The other hard drive we got on here is just a regular hard drive, and that will be good for storage, you know, just storing. You know, we got the cooling fan in here. Pretty simple to build a computer. You just gotta make sure that all your parts are compatible with each other, and probably the harder part is just getting all the correct softwares downloaded on it, the drivers and all that stuff. So.
Okay. So do you think, how hard would it be for me if I didn't have you to build this? And
a little research and you can do it, no problem. You got to be really careful with static. You know, you got to make sure that you keep grounding yourself out. If you don't ground yourself out, just touching these parts, you know, you can zap something. Just the static that builds up in your body. So you definitely got to be mindful of that.
Yep.
Plugging stuff in, you know, obviously you got to be careful of. But on the motherboards, it's listed pretty well. You know, where you need to plug all these cords into.
Okay.
And each motherboard is a little bit different too. So.
Well, I'm pretty excited about this computer. I really hope it's going to work super fast, way faster than the MacBook I have, which does okay, but this thing I think is really going to knock it out of the park. So I'm thankful for Steve to taking all his time to build it, and really I like the way it looks too. Looks amazing. I like the white. You can change these colors any color you want. He was just showing me with the remote. So it's a pretty neat addition to the workshop. And I'm also probably going to switch the CNC over to running off of this also, because with the 4th axis it gets a little stuttering just because the processor on my laptop isn't fast enough to keep all 4 of those axes moving at the same time. So really excited for this build. Thanks for Steve for putting it together for me. Okay, so it's been a few months since we built the computer and we've just been running Fusion on it. We had a little glitch with a driver for Wi-Fi adapter. So I ended up just buying a new Wi-Fi adapter. Not sure, you know, what exactly the glitch was there, but we fixed it, and so now it's got internet again. And we've just been running Fusion a whole bunch with it, and it's turning out to work really nice. So what do you think about the new computer versus the laptop here?
Much nicer. Runs a lot smoother, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot easier to work with, much easier to get stuff done. And even like when we're having some problems, we can still get work done. Whereas before, when we were having problems, it was, you know, you would sit there, work for like an hour and get almost nothing done.
Right.
So this really helps to at least keep things moving, even, you know, if things aren't going perfectly. So.
Right. This computer, it's not bad. It's got 16 gigabytes of RAM. It's like 2.9 gigahertz. You know, it clips, but Fusion is just, I mean, the files we have on here are just so big. And, you know, occasionally this computer crashes when he's moving sketch points around, and I'm talking about like thousands of points of, you know, lines and sketches and geometry that were moving all at the same time. And usually I think that's what triggers a crash.
Yeah. But even then, it doesn't crash as much. Like I can move like, I don't know, about a 900 point like sketch now, and it'll go slow, but it'll move it. Whereas the other computer, it would crash at like 600 points. Like you couldn't even attempt that. So
right, you know, all those things just help us do some of this crazy stuff we're doing over here, carving up the puzzle boxes on the 4th axis, spinning parts, well carving over top of them. Things are going good with the sundial box, and the computer's helping us to just work fast. Okay, do we have any jokes though?
Oh, you didn't tell me before. I would come up with something. Give me a minute. I'll come up with something.
Well, I'll shoot another video soon because I want to talk about the tool changer on the CNC machine that I put in, and it's working phenomenal. So hopefully we'll be making a video soon on that, pretty soon here. But yeah, hope that wraps up the video. Hope you guys enjoyed watching the build, and I appreciate all our new subscribers. We just broke like 2,500, so that's pretty good news. So keep watching, and we'll have lots of puzzle box stuff coming out, lots of behind the scenes videos planned. I'm just super busy is why I haven't been making many videos, because we're trying to get this box up and running. And so pretty soon here we'll be able to film, you know, the production, the process, and everything like that. So thanks for watching the video, and have a great day. Goodbye.
Hoorah.